Hello everybody, it's the Daily Writer here in Resonant Rise 3, A New Life. This is a standard Yogscast based Resonant Rise 3 game, and I am building I'm just building a small little base here and just kind of exploring around, figuring out what Resonant Rise can do. And one of the interesting things I thought that I found was this Ender Sword. I had been getting some extra experience in tossing in, what should I say, the books, the enchanting books. So I was enchanting books, putting them on the sword, well actually putting them on all sorts of things. I added like, Affinity 1 here, Invisible 1, that's why I can see my head. I was not able to add anything to any of these. But to the Ender Sword, I added Educational 2. Now, first off, I didn't realize Ender Sword was actually from Ender.io, which means that I could give it power, which I did finally. I have to figure out how to create Ender Crystal, which is not simple. I thought it was a simple Ender thing, but no. So I still have to upgrade it to Octavic, but for the moment it works pretty well. The Educational 2, I had no idea what it did, and it turns out what it does is it gives you extra experience. So for every bad guy I chop up with it, oh wait, come back! I heard a skelly phone. You've been perfect for my experiment here. Ah, there you are. Oh, yes. All right, so. There we go. Almost got an entire level off that just with one skeleton at level 30. Now if it had been at normal 0, I should say, if I was at 0, that would have been like, I think that would have been maybe 1 or 2 levels, 3, maybe even 3. So it goes really fast with Educational on the... Now it doesn't seem to do much with the Nautilus, well, I don't know about Nautilus. Yeah, it doesn't give you a whole lot with the animals. But with the bad guys, it does pretty darn well. Oh, can I do kitty cat? Let's see how much Ocelot will give me. This is terrible. Come here, Ocelot. Oh, he didn't give me anything either. It's not really a bad guy. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, nobody mentioned that, and it never happened. Alright. So anyways, I was going to, for this episode, try to work on portals. And so, off we go, portaling. Oh, I should show you this as well. This is a little bit interesting. I was finishing on the ME drives. So what I did was I created a bunch of ME1 storages. I've hardly used any of it. And I created 2 16K storage units. That means that they can store 64 types, but of larger amounts, hopefully larger amounts. So my thought was, well, I was going to keep it just simple. As you can see, it's kind of all messed up already with all sorts of stuff in it. But the reason it has all this stuff in it is a lot of it is these ores. Now these ores are not actually in this drive unit. The ores are in this ME chest. See, I keep them all in here. But what happens is the ME chest works fine on its own. I had it separate, it was working fine, and I wanted to add an ender chest so that I could teleport stuff to it via the ender pouch. And that worked only when, it turns out, it's hooked to the entire system. I think the ME controller might be key to that. Without the ME controller, I believe, or possibly the whole system, the outsucker, the output, what was the name? Outsucker, yeah, it's a good name. The bus, the output bus, the export bus. The export bus, which would export items from the chest, does not work on its own to the ME chest, which is what I'm hoping it was for. So that way when I was out in the field, I would just simply dump everything into the chest that was ores, and they would all end up in here making a kind of neat, efficient spot for all my stuff. I also added, and this does, well, does this work? I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Stone. Do I have stone? I have stone in here. This is not working anymore either. This was working when I had it over here hooked up. Basically, I have an import bus set to. Let's see. That would be. I guess. Sorry. So on the ender chest, I have an import bus that imports stuff from the chest to the system, and on the other side, I have an export bus exporting stuff. Well, actually, specifically one item, stone, to the Java barrels. And when it's all like just with the drive system and the controller, it all works. When you try to do it as an ME chest, and I figure this is still part of the system, it don't work so well. I'm wondering though, if I were to make the connection via, because it's actually, I shall try this. Hang on. Okay, so I butchered this whole area up a bit, but what I did basically was run some ME cable lower down, brought it up into here, and now this export bus is working properly again. So apparently running it through the chest kind of interferes with the operation of it for some reason. I guess that makes sense, because the chest did not contain stone, so it's not going to input anything into it. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. It wasn't transferring, now it is. So that's all working. So now I should be able to take this stone, and where is my ender pouch? There it is. Ender pouch to the rescue. Alright, so the ender pouch is empty. We toss in the stone, and as you can see, it's slowly getting sucked out. And we should slowly see this getting filled up. And there it goes, 284, 292. And so it is working now. It's being sucked from the chest out through the system to here. Now, I had to put, of course, a dimensional anchor. The reason is that if you're in another dimension, the ender chest will stop working unless you have one of these anchors. And the anchors are fairly cheap, I guess. It's a block of iron, 9 iron, and 4 gold makes one dimensional anchor. And that is how that works now. I guess I can fill this back in. Oh. It always does that. Why does it? I don't understand why. Ah, well, forget it. I'll get it later. I will get it later. Now, I'm leaving this one open always anyways because I like to be able to get... Oops. Let's try a different tool. There. That way we can check on the storage and see that it's halfway used up. It has already the 63 items filled into it. And so at least when I'm looking for items, this is a simple way to find what I need. It is still part of this entire system though, that it can still be pulled from this one as well. So it's kind of interesting. So that's the ME system, and that has nothing to do with portals, and that took quite a long time to show you that. Alright. Now, one other thing I was going to show you is this portal normally takes quite a bit of time to transfer from one dimension to the other. In this case, it's the nether. Now, that seemed perhaps a long time for you. Normally, it's about twice as long for me. I'm running it off a personal computer, and I don't have a server to help. But I did put a dimensional anchor here, and now it seems to go a bit quicker because it's holding this in memory, so it does less calculations as far as I can tell to do the transfer. The other reason, and the main reason why I put a dimensional anchor here by the portal, is this is the reason why I died in hardcore. By coming through the portal, there was an overworld zombie that killed me. And it's just a regular zombie as far as I can tell. The same thing happened to me here. Let me get away from that, it's kind of noisy. So as soon as I stepped through the portal, while I was waiting to render all this, the zombie killed me. And with the dimensional anchor here, it's always active. That means if a zombie comes through the portal, it's not going to be sitting right next to the portal waiting to kill you. It'll start wandering off and perhaps even disappear altogether. So that's kind of a safety precaution, especially if you're going to be running hardcore. I think it's the same thing with the, what is it, not the forest, yeah, what is it, Primeval Forest? Anyway, the forest portal will do the same thing, I believe. I would put a dimensional anchor at all your portals just to make sure that there's no bad guys that just sit there until you appear to kill you. So that's my thought on that. And let's go back. This is working quite well. I put in glass hoping to be able to see how much energy is in there. It's barely using any energy actually. So this harvester is just trucking away here, and it's harvested a fair amount. Again, I would probably be wise to put a dimensional anchor here to keep it working while I'm not around, because I'm pretty sure it turns off when I'm away. Or the other thing I could do is basically take all of that and transplant it up here near the anchor, saving me some CPU power, and have it all in here and doing that. That might be the wisest course actually. I think I may do that next time around. So for today I need to get rid of all this stuff and start working on portals. First off, we'll need a wrench, and that is made by this and this and that and the other thing. Here we go, we got a wrench. Useful. Next we will need, I built some of these already. These are portal frames. And I got the Enhanced Portal book is where I figured out how to make the portal frames. It's a pretty good book, I guess. It's pretty straightforward. So stabilizing dimensions. Here's the wrench. So you would need a block of iron for that. Where is portal frame? There it is. So this is what it needs: a block of quartz, iron, and stone to make a portal frame, which was simple to do, and I've made 64 of them. And so that is how far I've gotten so far, and I'm thinking I'll probably put it in here. And so let's get busy. So far as I understand it, you can make it any shape or size you want. So there's that. And it looks very similar to the portal that you would have from Minecraft going to the Nether. So for the rest of this, I will need to make the portal controller, redstone interface, network interface, dialing device. That's very important as far as I know. I don't think I need a programmable interface or the portal manipulator. Fluid, no. Item, no. Energy, no. So I need those. I also need to make a dimensional bridge stabilizer. Now, what is the dimensional bridge stabilizer? I believe. Or am I wrong in that? Okay, from what I read, that is the, yes, that's the multi-block structure. And that requires, that's going to be the power. And so this has to be connected to a power system, but it can be completely separate from the frame itself, because the frame will be have a device inserted into it that will link it to the power source wherever that is dimensionally, and so that's how it will receive power. So all I have to do now is should probably make the dimensional bridge stabilizer first, I think, and put it near the fusion reactor and power it up. So this is at least my understanding of how it all works. I have a takeoff from here, so I think I will just place it. I don't know how far I am from underground still. Pretty high up here. So let's just start doing some damage. Huh? We can get some pores out of here at the same time. You know what? I don't need that much space, do I? How's that? Put it right in here. Something like that. What did it say? 2, 3, 2, or 2, 3, 2 by 3 by whatever he wants. So you can make it as tall as you want. 2, 3, 2. So I could just make it up to. How about if I make it 2, 3, 3? How's that? So 2, 3, 3, 6, 12. So I need 12 of these, and I'll just plug it right in here. I'll be able to walk by it here. Yeah. So that'll work. And I can close that up again. All right. This is what I shall do. Okay, so we have a ton of stuff we need. Emeralds, diamonds, blocks of iron. I should probably make those first, eh? 19 blocks of iron. Man, that took a lot of smelting to get all that. Basically, all the iron I have, 19 blocks. I need to get a lot more iron. Alright. Now, I needed... How many did I say? Well, I was going to do 2 by 3 by 3, so I need... 2 by 3 is 6, times 3 is 18. Okay, so I need 6, 12, 18. That should be all I need. Let's hope that's all I need. Because, I guess I could have made one more set, but man, that just chewed through the iron. Quite a bit of diamonds too. Okay, but let's see if this works. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it really fast. Do not know if I did this right. Hey! So I right-clicked on it with a wrench, which is apparently what you do a lot in portals, and it became this. Awesome. And it tells you number active portals and how unstable your portals are. I have no idea what this is. I have to find that out. I think it's an add-on of some kind. Particle destroyer, no. Portable manipulator upgrade. Iron transport? Have no idea. Maybe that's for... Oh, I think that's the card. That's the identifier card, I think. I believe it might be the identifier card. Alright. Oh, great. I didn't want to rotate that. Get rid of the wrench. I needed to find conduit. There it is. Never mind, found it already. That's the thing. You put so much stuff in the computer, but you have to remember what you named it. Let's put it down here, I guess. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's make a circular power system. Alright. Excellent. Awesome. Instant powered up. 4500 RF. I think that's quite a bit that it can do. Oh, that's right. I did make the cards already. As far as I know. Yes, I made some location cards. I don't remember how to use them. I shall read that up right now. Okay, so as far as I understand, we have to go back here, take one of these, pop it in there, and this says location card, and this now says location set. So we have this is now set. Now we have to make a portal controller. Like I said earlier, we need a portal controller. That's simply a portal frame and a diamond. Not iron, come on. Diamond, there we go. So we got one portal controller, that's what we need. That's what's going to be set, and we're going to need later on a portal redstone. Oh, wait, redstone, I think I need all four, don't I? Okay, so we have the redstone interface here. And we have a portal controller. So we put that over here. La 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 la. Take those two out. And let's do the controller first. Yeah, let's do the controller first. And then we do the redstone. Now, as you can see, they just kind of disappear into there. But we should be able to... Can I just right click on that? No, I think I need the wrench. Where's the wrench? Wrenchy. What I need are the portal. Do they have glasses? Yes, they have glasses. I need to make these glasses. Then I can, I think, interface with the portal properly. So, that's what's next. Well, I'm out here trying to hunt for flowers because I need a specific color, and I ran into some interesting guys. There seem to be... Whoa! They seem to be dead. There's some kind of werecat, it looks like. And then there's this guy. A Spriggan. I'm not sure why there's so many. Holy cow, they're coming out of the woodwork. Oops. I don't want to do all that. Oh, we'll straighten it out later. Anyways, it's kind of an odd thing to run into out here. Hopefully I can find the right colors that I need. Okay, so I need green. I need cyan. To get that, I think I need to do blue and yellow to make cactus green, and then again another blue. I think this will work. So you guys can see that it's, hope this works. Cyan dye, holy cow. So that is one way. Yellow, blue makes green, green and blue makes cyan. And then you can make come on, brain. Portal. You need to make the glasses. Where are the glasses? Ah, there you are. So I need cyan. I think you just use a color, and red. Cyan, red, and glass. I think that should work. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm hoping this works. I think I have everything. Yeah, there it goes. There we go. We got glasses. Boy, that's like pulling teeth. I know. For you guys it was just a few seconds. For me it was like a half hour to find that stuff. But with the glasses on, you can see we can now hopefully interact with the portal controller. No, we can't. I mean, I didn't... Portal is initialized. I didn't need the glasses. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. So, but anyways, so now it's initialized. And it should be linking, it should be gaming, is anyone to see? Can we control it now with this? Oh, there we go. Unique identifier. Okay, so we will identify this as watermelon. How's that? Okay, we'll save that. Okay, this is our watermelon, glistening watermelon. Redstone interface is input. Create portal on signal. Okay, that should be fine. So now we should be able to put a stick here, and oh, I think we need cobblestone actually. Let's see here. We get this, and a piece of cobblestone, and we get a lever. The lever on here. Okay, so alright. But it should be working now. Technically, if I have another portal somewhere else, I believe that's all I need. I hope so. I didn't need a dialing device to dial the other side, I think. I need 2 dialing devices. Okay, so that's my next project. Okay, so portal frame, ender pearl makes network interface, diamond makes dialing device. Maybe I should be using the wrench for this. No, I guess not. Alright, portals reconfigured again by doing that. Okay. Right click with the wrench reconfigures the portal. Nice. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing now. I think I also need a network interface, which means I need an ender pearl again. Not a block of iron, I need the other one. Boy. Well, I guess you do use up the, when we reconfigure it. Oh, so you cannot have them together. Alright. So that's the dial-up. This is the unique identifier for this portal. I thought there was one other one that we had to do. Okay, I'm here in the Nether on a fortress, and I'm going to put the frame together here with the dialing device, redstone, and it's let's do location card first. Is that right? Ah, portal is initialized, so that's okay. So I got the card in, it's initialized. Now I can click on it with this and give it a unique identifier. Last one is glistening melon. How about a piece of cake? All right. And oh. Didn't I set? Oh, maybe I didn't set it. Okay, let's try it again. Ah. Save. Thank you. Alright. I need to manual entry. I need to go to Glistening Melon. Save. Manual entry, unique identifier. I guess this is different. Oh shoot, okay, well, let's do Diamond Horse, save. And we'll just call this Nether Fortress. Save it. Okay, so I have to go back, I think, and set the other one. Alright, so I don't know. How about Nether Star? Save. And not that one, sugar. Nether Fortress. Okay. What do you mean you couldn't find it? I just put it in there. Sugar. Okay, so the problem was the identifier had to be the cake that was the name of the fortress that I had set, and the identifier for the fortress. I'm a little confused, but it seems to be working, I think. So if we pick Nether Fortress, there it is. And if we walk through it, we're going to run into a bunch of monsters, I'm sure. It's a pretty slow transition. As you can see. But it does seem to work, so I can't complain too much. So now with the dialing device, I should be able to just create portals to where I want to go. Where are you? I seem to be lagging horribly. Gotcha, you little booger. I need my staff. Come on. Alright, Jiminy Christmas, hey. I'm out of control here, folks. Okay, so We have a controller here, and we should now be able to enter back through the portal to our home base. And here we are. I've reset the redstone interface using the wrench to remove portal and signal because I don't really like this noise. And so now it's gone. And it's not using any power as far as I know while it's not running. So, out of curiosity, can we even see if there's any... Oh, it did use quite a bit of power apparently to run that. Interesting. I may have to kick that up while I'm in the field in order to make sure I don't run out of juice. Interesting. Okay. So it does take quite a lot of energy. In fact, that might be just because of the size of this thing. Oh, let's activate the portal. Let's activate and see how much power it actually uses. Okay. Let's go dial the Nether Fortress. Oh, that's awesome. So each dialing device doesn't need to have its own information in there, just the information of the other ones. There it goes. Look at that. 0% instability. Wait. So I'm guessing that the less stability there is, instability there is, the more power it uses to... Alright, let's see how this thing goes. Let's get all that out of the way. So we're losing power. I wish there was a thing that showed how much it was actually being sucked out. Let's put up to 50% on one. I don't think that'll be using that much more. Efficiency is at 100%. And we are slowly filling back up. So I could, let's see here. Probably run at 65. Yeah, at 65 should be sufficient. Pretty cool. And we have, now there are options on here to, I don't know if it's not on is it on there? So you can change the color of the portal as far as I know. No, I need to get the nano brush for that. But anyways, meanwhile... There it goes. So that turns off the portal, which is very cool. And if I take my glasses off now, all you see in there is the dialing device, and the rest is just as is. So, folks, Nether Fortress off. In fact, let me go back. I need stone for that, don't I? I have stone there, right here. There you go. So I put the stone right there. So if I do Nether Fortress, and I do that, boom, it's off. Oh, how nice is that? Nether Fortress on. Nether Fortress off. Ah, how cool. Very cool. Alright, so that is how you make a portal. You first make the frame, you make glasses, you make a dialing device. You could get away without the dialing device, but I like it because it gives you more options. You need a redstone interface so that you can turn things on and off. And you need a portal controller to give it an identifier with a network. You also need to have the power source, which is a dimensional bridge stabilizer. It's a block that gets activated when you right click on it with a wrench. And the minimum is 2 by 3 by 2. And this one is also, if you make changes on it, you right click on the controller with the wrench and it will reconfigure it so it'll work. If it doesn't work for whatever reason, it should tell you what the issue is. The identifier is also set inside the controller here for each one, so you have to remember which one is what, when, where. And you probably could put a little sign here saying, you know, what it is. There are many options I haven't looked into yet, and I think if we look under portal, where is it? Item, fluid. I think we need a portal manipulator. With a portal manipulator, you can add modules, and these modules will allow you to do such thing. Well, the dialing device upgrade, I don't know what that is, but where is it? Cloaking. You can actually hide the portal. You can give yourself momentum as you leave the portal. You can make, I'm not sure the blank portal is, silence so it doesn't make noise. This is one I'm going to make. Actually, I'm going to make this one. Need a note block, redstone, and a blank portal module. So I'm going to silence it. You can also make particle effects, or you can remove the. I'll probably get that one too. Just remove the particles, so I don't need the CPU usage for that. So I'm going to end up with a particle-less portal with silenced, and just make my life nice. And with this, I can now go to the Twilight Forest and set up another portal there. And from this one location in my base, I can simply dial up wherever I want to go and go there. So that is pretty darned cool. So this is the end of another episode. It actually went quite well. I spent a lot of time running around getting flowers and whatnot, and to get the right colors. Glasses turned out to be one of the most difficult parts of this whole thing. But now I have some colors to deal with as well that I have. And thank you for watching, and this is the Daily Rider signing off, saying be well and have fun.